Well, I knew I was in trouble when I came in and Marge said to me, I have an opportunity for you. That's not an opportunity. Someone couldn't make it, so can you fill in? So here I am. Anyways, I'll tell you a little bit about my story. I'll elaborate more as we go on later. But my husband was diagnosed with esophageal cancer in 2009. I don't want to cry. And he passed away in 2013.
Can you hold the microphone just?
Sorry,
Yeah,
2013. While he was sick, I decided to go back to school to become a holistic health coach. And after he passed away, I decided to concentrate on acid reflux because that's what killed him, acid reflux. So he died in 2013. I was in retail, and I wanted to use my knowledge about the acid reflux, but I couldn't at that point just wrap my head around it. So I just kind of did other jobs. But I was always kind of looking around at my friends and saying how lucky they were. They've been with this company for 20 years. They're growing and they're making so much money, or they're making a decent living, and they keep moving up the ladder. And I felt like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm not sure. So I was invited to a very small women's group, a networking group, and Marge was there. And we had to answer a bunch of questions. And so we went around the table, and by the time they got to me, I said, no, mine is all changed now. We all went around, and I'm changed. I don't know what I want to do. So about a week and a half later, Marge called me, and we were on the phone for an hour and a half. So I don't mean to cry. Okay.
You're doing great.
Huh?
You're doing great.
Okay. And she said, she was telling me about her program and how she could get me focused, and I was like, all right, I gotta bite the bullet, but I didn't do it yet because I didn't invest in myself yet. But then I went to a couple other networking events, and at various events, women would stand up and they said, she changed my life. She changed my life. And they were talking about Marge. And it's true. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I didn't tell my family. I didn't tell anyone until I was comfortable. Thank you. And I'm a crier, so. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna sign up with her. I am going to finally invest in myself. I've got to do it. Now is the time. I just have got to do it. So I did in June, and we started going through the program, and I realized I really wanted to go back to the acid reflux and teaching people about it and how to avoid it. So I came up with a program. I actually had done this program similar when I had done some adult ed classes previously. So now I'm kind of bringing that to a different medium. So what I'm planning on doing, you'll see in the back of your booklet there that I have a flyer. And on November 1st, I'm planning on my first study group. And it will be a 6-week course. And basically, it's trying to take control of your eating habits, of your lifestyle, making yourself the priority, and just realize that you're the one who's in control of your body.
Susan, tell us a little bit about acid reflux and the 2 different types of acid reflux.
So there's 2 different types of acid. I was going to tell this later, but yeah, I didn't know how much I should reveal now.
Go for it. Go for it. Well, I think it's really important.
Okay.
Yeah, for people to know.
So there's really 2 types of acid reflux, and one of them is called silent acid reflux. And 40% of people who have acid reflux don't even realize they have acid reflux, as like my husband did, because he had a problem swallowing. That was his only problem. He didn't have any kind of chest pain. I just heard him, well, I gotta tell that story after. But, so the silent part is if you're constantly coughing, if you're clearing your throat all the time, you're hoarse, some tooth decay, enamel decay. These are all signs, possible signs of acid reflux, and you don't realize that because you don't have the burn in your chest. And I remember going to the doctors with Elliot. In the very beginning, we went to Mass General, and he was the one who said to us, 40% of the people do not know they have acid reflux. That was kind of scary. So,
and that's the number 1 cause of esophageal cancer?
Yes, that's the
number 1. And esophageal cancer there is no cure for?
Correct. Yes, he went through surgery, he went through chemo, he went through radiation, and it was a death sentence. He knew it. It's a death sentence. And so I've decided I want to educate people on how they're not faced with that possible death sentence. Because you can do it. You can take control of yourself, of your lifestyle, and of your eating habits. Anything else?
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So you have a program that's coming up.
So I have a program that's coming up November 1st. As I said, it would be a web class, and I'll be going over the different stages each week of how to manage your acid reflux. So, so if you want to be in the study group, you have the flyer in the back. You could fill it out, and I can collect them, and you'll be in the study group.
Fantastic. Thank you, Susan.